We have a Wendy Williams update, and apparently Wendy Williams is suing her own bank for millions of dollars that belongs to her. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. As you know, we've been following all of the Wendy Williams news for the last few months. Wendy Williams still has not returned to her daytime talk show, The Wendy Williams Show. As you know, they've had several celebrity guest hosts come through. To be honest with you, though, although I love my Sherry Shepherd, I haven't really watched any of the guest hosts, to be honest. I've seen snippets on YouTube. That's about it. You know, we also reported that ratings over at The Wendy Williams Show have been doing well despite her not being there. But so many of you have been reaching out to me asking for an update. Is Wendy going to come back? Look, based on what we've been hearing, Wendy is trying to come back. Wendy is trying to get her life together. But according to our last report, she's having trouble taking care of herself, getting herself dressed. These are just according to sources. With that being said, I was shocked to hear this news story come out about Wendy not being of sound mind. Look, we reported on her allegedly having dementia several weeks ago. However, Wendy's people, Wendy's team are suing Wells Fargo because she's not able to access the millions of dollars that she has with the bank. So shout out to our friends over at Chronicle Speaks, Choke No Joke. They're the ones that broke the story. As you know, here on the channel, we always cite our sources, be it within the description of this video or within the video itself. So I wanted to make sure that you guys know where I'm getting this information. Also, you can get the full report from Chronicle Speaks there. So let me just summarize what is happening. So Wendy Williams, very much like some of you may have, had an agreement with Wells Fargo, specifically an assets management agreement. It's basically Wells Fargo making trades with the accounts that she has with them. Millions of dollars are there with them. However, according to this new lawsuit that her team filed in New York Superior Court just yesterday, they're accusing the bank of, first of all, for 2 weeks or more, she did not have access to her accounts, be it in person or online. And when they say her, not just her, but the people that handle her assets, the people that are, her agents, think people like that, her manager, possibly her accountant, did not have access to these accounts. And this is the way that she pays her bills, pays her mortgage. This is how she probably pays Kelvin Hunter. Some of you still don't realize that Kelvin Hunter's, although you've come to know him as Kevin Hunter, I always still get the comment, Kempire, why do you keep saying his name is Kelvin? Chronicle Speaks discovered this information probably like 3 or 4 years ago at this point. Legal name. At this point, though, I have to say, when Wendy was married to Kelvin, we really didn't see a lot of these issues. I don't know what's going on. I hate to give him credit, but with that being said, she filed this lawsuit in New York Superior Court, Wendy Williams, Wendy Hunter, actually, on the legal documents versus Wells Fargo. So she's accusing them of, first of all, holding onto her money. And specifically, Lori Schiller, who was the asset advisor that was working with Wendy and her team or whoever, and they decided to fire her. And when I say fire, they decided they didn't want to work with her anymore. However, she still works for Wells Fargo, and she is telling Wells Fargo, allegedly, that Wendy Williams is not of sound mind to manage these accounts. So that has tied up Wendy Williams' money, where she is not able to access it, and neither is her team. See, that's the part that we need to keep in mind. We've been reporting on Wendy Williams and maybe that she might not be of sound mind, but her team that has power of attorney is not able to access this money either. Something's a little strange there, but I'm also not surprised, and I'm sure you're not surprised as well if you've ever dealt with a bank. These little stipulations, once you deposited your money into the bank, it really becomes theirs. Yes, your name's on the account, but it's like, Can I get my money? They put limits on how much you can get out of your ATM. They put limits on how much you could take daily. So you can imagine when you're trying to take out money from your account, or if you're trying to close your account, banks make it very difficult. And of course, they don't want Wendy Williams and the millions of dollars that they have from her in their account. They don't want her to close the account, because that's what she's saying in this lawsuit. She's saying in this lawsuit she wants to, first of all, close the account. She wants her money, and she wants money for the pain and suffering. I don't blame her. Not able to pay her bills, not able to have access to the money that she's worked so hard for. After I've given you the money to manage it, you have this woman that, first of all, they're accusing the woman. The reason why they fired the woman, they're accusing her of wrongdoing. I need to get more into that. What kind of wrongdoing are we, talking about here? Because if there was some shady business going on, then Wells Fargo, which, if you know any history about Wells Fargo, there's a lot of other stuff why I don't have my money there. Because there was some serious shady stuff going on at Wells Fargo. You may recall, Google schmoogle it, as Wendy would say. If that is the situation that was going on, why was Lori Schiller still there?
Ooh, there's a lot going on.
Maybe they didn't find enough information for them to get rid of her. Who knows? Well, she was advising them that Wendy was not of sound mind. So now Wendy is trying to gain access to her accounts. Wendy is trying to take her money out of Wells Fargo, but she also wants them to pay her for the suffering that she's going through. And look, I can only imagine, because we've been reporting on Wendy Williams and everything that Wendy has been going through. So not having access to your money, that's just adding to your headache of a life, and everyone talking about what's going on with you. That's the last thing that you need. You're trying to regain your health, and now you can't gain access to your money to pay for the wellness center that she went to in Florida, to pay for the people that are helping you around the house. But I know what you're saying. Well, doesn't she have another bank account? Look, she might. But look, and that's a really good advice too. You shouldn't always put all your money in one bank. I haven't. I have multiple banks. Just for this situation, I feel like I literally went through the situation. It's not millions of dollars. Calm down, everybody. It's not millions of dollars, but it's still my money. And I can't get access to my money? And it's millions of dollars? Oh, Wendy. I hope, first of all, that she wins this lawsuit. But I also hope that there isn't something shady going on either side. On either side. Guys, as always, I want to know your thoughts on this. Here's another update on a Saturday afternoon about Wendy Williams. Hopefully, she will win this lawsuit and get some extra money, because, as I said to you before, Wells Fargo has had a history of some shady business in their accounts. Guys, as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.